Cam Newton. Cam Newton has got a lot of people up in arms about him about something he said. I'll play what he said.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, obviously Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, but Brock, they're not winning because of him.
He's not turning the ball over.
He's managing the game. And if we were to put that in its own right as game managers, Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, Jared Goff, and really Dak Prescott. These are game managers. They're not difference makers.
And when you say game manager, I'm not asking you to go out and win the game. I'm just asking you not to lose.
Not to lose the game. Listen, motherfucker, I don't give a damn what you do. You don't have to score every time. You just don't have to throw a pick every time either. If we're going to really call a spade, a game manager is different than a game changer. Yeah.
Hey, game managers and game changers. Game managers and game changers. He's got a good point. I'm not even gonna lie. And a lot of people want to shoot the messenger. A lot of people want to reply back by saying, and these are people who took offense to Dak and Purdy being called a game manager. Not so much Goff and Tua, right? But there's a lot of people. I mean, it's the 49ers and the Cowboys. They got a lot of fans, and I think they got a right to push back on the Dak thing. I don't think Dak is a game manager. I think Dak is a very talented quarterback. He's got arm talent. He can throw it short, medium, long. It appears that he's got some know-how. He can read defenses. I don't think he's a game manager. I think he's a little bit more than that. A game changer. I don't think he's that either. So with Dak is like somewhere in the middle, right? He's more than a game manager, but game changers are obvious. Like those are the Peyton Mannings, the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady, who started his career out as a game manager, which is funny, right? Which is why I think Purdy is in his progression. I think he's at the place where Tom was his first year with his first year starting for the New England Patriots when they won the Super Bowl. I think he's more on that. Like you put a great defense around him, you give him a run game and a simple game plan. We're going to run, we're going to play defense. Don't make no mistakes. I think that's what Tom Brady was, with sprinkling in a couple of elite throws where you can see flashes. But before you develop into this guy that's actually owning the league, like Tom Brady got to, it takes time and a lot of confidence and a lot of football. You got to see a lot of defenses in a lot of situations. And Purdy just hasn't seen all that stuff. And we haven't seen him in those situations where we can grade him. You get what I'm saying? Like until a person actually go and pass their driver's test and get that license and get graded in all the situations that whatever that state has. Like I need to see you parallel park. I need to see you how you use your turret. Certainly, I need to see how you do safety, how you do your mirrors, and how you get on the highway, how you do your speed, how you brake. I need to see all of that stuff, right? You get what I'm saying? I need to see all of that. Now, if I see you drive and you do well in what you do, but I haven't seen you in all of those situations, I can't really grade you and say, here's your driver's license. So when you're giving out that game changer ID card or that game changer license, I gotta see you in these things. I can see you doing well in these situations, but I haven't seen you in everything, right? So you can't so I'm with Cam on that. Yeah, Purdy is not that, but I have seen Goff in all those situations and I don't like what I saw. So I'm not giving Goff anything more than a game manager. Tua, I mean, I've seen him succeed with greatness as a receiver, but as soon as that receiver went down with an injury for a quarter, he couldn't move the ball. So am I giving him that license yet? That game changer license? I'm not giving it to Tua either. He can make all the throws and stuff like that, but there's a lot of guys that can make all the throws. Drew Bledsoe could make all the throws, right? But when you start grading him and putting him in all these situations, he didn't get A pluses, B pluses, and all that stuff. Some of them was Fs, right? So Yeah, so Brady was a game manager for a while until we seen him. Oh man, it's a game-winning drive. Let's see how he handles this. Man, he went down there and got the field goal. We'll do it again. Another game. He did it again. Then he made a reputation of, hey, look, man, if you give Tom Brady too much time, he go drive down that field and they're getting a field goal. You get what I'm saying? We've seen him with an elite receiver like Moss. We've seen him without a receiver like Troy Brown. We've seen him with tight ends and no receiver like Gronkowski and Hernandez. You know, we've seen him with a run game. We've seen him in so many different sets. We've seen him without no defense. We've seen him without a team, period, carry. Then we seen him leave New England and leave his coach and then do the same thing in Tampa Bay. Like, come on. At this point, like that, like what Tom Brady has went through, what Peyton Manning has went through to get a title of a game changer, you can't give that out too easy just because you see somebody do something that Brady did once. Like you see Purdy come in and, oh man, he won the games. And that's what Brady used to do. So let's give him the same title we gave Brady. Nah, I'm not giving Purdy that title that easy. Now with Dak, I haven't seen him overcome those pressure situations. So I can't give it to him. I can't give him game changer. I can't give him that ID card. But he's a heck of a daggone player. He's a heck of a quarterback, but I can't grade him on I ain't seen him parallel park and do all that stuff yet. I ain't seen him do all that. You know, I seen him pull out the driveway, go to the store, come back. You know what I mean? And that's good. You know, that's better than somebody who don't know how to do all that stuff. So that's my thought on that. But for people to come out here and try to kill Cam Newton for saying it, by saying, oh, Dak had a better career than you and you was a game manager and you wasn't this and you wasn't that. Hey, you can shoot the message all you want, but it don't change the message. The message is if your quarterback is Goff, you don't have a game changer. If your quarterback is Tua, Purdy, or Dak, you don't have a game changer. So I'm with Cam on that, but I'm also with the pushback on the Dak and the Purdy because I think with more of them proving themselves, I think they can prove that they are game changers. They might be a game changer under their jersey. We just ain't seen it yet. You get what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on that, man. I'm glad y'all came out and hung out with me for this episode, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure y'all go check out Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code ManDownSports. Get that $100 match on your first deposit. Go win some money. I won some money last night. I picked my 5 pick'ems was Kevin Durant, 6 rebounds. He got 6 rebounds on the dot. It was Devin Booker with points, rebounds, and assists. He went over on that. It was I can't remember the other ones. Bradley Beal, 2 threes. Bradley Beal for 2 3-pointers. He got that. And the one I missed on was Mikal Bridges getting a block. He didn't get a block last night. I thought he would, with them long arms, I thought he'd at least block a couple of jump shots or layups, with contests, and he didn't. Cam Johnson got 2 blocks though, but Mikal Bridges didn't get the blocks, and so I missed out on making I could have made I want to say about $2,000 on that one. I only put in 50 to try to win 2,000, and I didn't get all 5. I only got 4, which I only got $100 for it. So I doubled my money, but I didn't get all 5. So, but that's how easy it is, man. Just go in there, check out Underdog Fantasy, man, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to play fantasy sports. I want to tell you about the easiest way to get in on some NBA action with Underdog Fantasy and their pick'em game. Just find your favorite player or any player for that matter, pick higher or lower on that player's stats, and you can win up to 20 times your money in one night. Pick between 2 or 5 players to fill your pick'em entry. Get every pick right, and you can net yourself some serious cash. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can get your deposit doubled up to $100. You got to check on the map to make sure your state is eligible to play Underdog Fantasy. But as soon as you do, and if your state is, go ahead and download Underdog Fantasy's app. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can, like I said, you can get that $100 match on your first deposit. And I would want to thank Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring Man Down Sports.